Hello everyone. Hello everyone on the stream on Michi's side.
Hello. He actually did it.
Yes. Hello. Hello,
He actually
chat.
did. I hate you.
It's a pleasure. Are you ready to date
Cody
all
has-
these sexy men?
Oh my god. Has anybody ever told you how annoying you can be?
Oh, many times, many times.
Oh my god.
Hi, Glade. Yes, look respectfully. Look very respectfully.
Very respectful.
Mm-hmm.
You're welcome. By the way, Glade, you're welcome. This is my idea.
Yes, this was completely her idea. So
No shirt this time.
no shirt, because this is all about sexy men. Okay, alright. So let us get the game going.
Yeah, I am tagging Meru into this.
No, please do.
Oh my god.
Didn't know this is what you meant by treating me to boba.
Oh my god. You're welcome, Glade, yeah. Did I think I missed one O when I said that. Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Oh. So true.
Oh my god. Wait, I need to wait for Meru.
Okay.
But yeah, how is everyone in Cody's chat who's probably very confused why he's playing this game?
Yeah. For those of you who are regulars here, you know I notoriously do not read, so welcome to the first reading stream.
Oh, Cody, don't forget to... Oh, yeah. Oh, you did. You did stream it.
Yes, I remember.
I remember sometimes. By sometimes, I mean once, but you know. That's fine.
Uh-huh.
This song is so pretty. I really do like this song.
It is a nice song. Let me just move myself closer to the side. There.
Mary just messaged me, thank you.
I gotta make sure that you, that we're both, that the chat's visible.
Yeah. Oh.
Minor not allowed, suspicious. Hey, my thing's
Oh my
18
God.
plus. I make that shit very transparent.
Why did we have Anya here? Well, Anya is cuter?
Now, listen, I've explained this every time. I possess Anya Forger's body because she is too powerful. And because she is so powerful, I will use her form.
When necessary, yes.
When necessary, when redeemed.
Oh my god. You're a dork sometimes.
I like who I am. Dork and all. Now where?
You better do well, Cody. Michi brought you here to voice every...
I will
Mara,
try.
I'm not even sure I'm gonna survive this. What do you mean?
There you are.
Oh my god. Are the other boys voiced too? Cody is gonna try and voicing every one of them.
Yep. I sure am.
What's the point of having a voice actor if he doesn't voice everyone, right?
That is so true. I am doing my part. Why can't I control your Fuji? That is so weird.
It doesn't want to. I don't want to be controlled. Maybe that's the reason.
Yeah, you
I
don't
am the
wanna
villainess.
I'm trying so hard to move you to actually be closer. Wait. Oh, there you go. There you go. Now you're closer to me. There you go.
Yeah.
There.
Oh, he's
Perfect.
actually not making me shorter.
No, there. See, when you're sitting, we're the same height.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, fine then. Oh god. But the art is so beautiful in this game though.
Mm-hmm. So yes, please chat, let us know if you could hear Michi properly, if you could hear the game properly, if anything needs to be fixed audio-wise, please let us know.
Yeah, I'm in an ad right now.
What? There shouldn't be ads on my channel. I don't allow ads.
That's weird. I'm in an ad right now.
I think Twitch does that regardless, like when you're first joining a channel. It's so dumb.
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense because it happened to me yesterday too.
Yeah, I'm just like, no, I don't want ads on my channel. No one should have to pay for that.
Oh god. Yeah,
Yeah.
nobody should have to pay for the man tits. I mean, what?
No, exactly. Alright.
You're such a freaking dork.
Yes. But hey, if everything sounds good, then we can start the game.
Yeah.
Okay. We can hear you guys okay. The opening was a bit quiet, but we'll see in the actual game if we need to adjust further. Okay. I will boost it up a little bit. Because audio with games is always weird. So, I'll boost it to 80 and see how that works. Ah. So you will still be our narrator.
I'll try to be. I know that my audio through Discord is never the greatest.
Ah, okay.
I don't know what the symbolism of the butterfly is. I'm curious about that because there's a lot of butterfly like references all over this game.
Okay. So for me personally, I know that it's called, there's the butterfly effect, which is pretty much the concept of if you break a butterfly's wings, it has ripple effects through time. That kind of thing.
Oh.
So
That's
if you make
smart.
Yeah, so if you make one small like decision, it could have greater effects later on down the line. Like a domino effect. It just gets bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yeah,
so
that makes a lot of sense.
That might be the symbolism they're going with.
Okay, shall we begin?
What is your season?
Should we still go with, you know, what I was going for earlier? Like my birthday?
Yeah, and that was fall, right?
It was summer since my birthday is early September.
Okay then. Summer it is.
I'll send you when my birthday is.
It's okay. No worries.
No, it's so that you don't forget. Because I don't forget your birthday. How dare you?
No, you don't. You're so nice.
I am nice. What do you mean? Why do you say it so sarcastically like
Yeah,
that?
because you threatened to cut off my legs.
Well, true. True, but you still have them. Technically, you still have them.
Yes, thank you for that. Thank you. So,
Oh,
it is.
I thought that the butterfly effect metaphor is the single flap of the wings. Oh, is there something like that too? I guess that actually makes sense too.
Yeah,
If there is.
There are two different meanings to the butterfly effect. Yeah.
But it still means that, well, you know, a butterfly, anything that happens to a butterfly could, you know, affect everything that happens throughout time.
Yeah, it's the symbolism that one small change could have greater effects in time. Yeah.
I guess it makes sense. I mean, she is trying to like save herself from dying.
So she has to keep repeating and repeating and making changes. A lot like ReZero.
Oh, yeah, except, you know, like yeah, except this is where you date a lot of boys.
Yes,
Apparently.
I mean, it's ReZero, except in ReZero you also date a lot of girls, but anyway, we'll see. So
it is a beautiful season. Yes?
Just wanted to know if you were reading it.
Yeah, I was gonna read it. It is a beautiful season for bones to dry. Regardless of your unfortunate birth, we must move onwards. What is that? Do you feel that something is lacking? You would like some way to make this more about you? Very well. Your tastes are the highest priority.
And what did you say your food was again?
Can you remember?
Oh yes, macarons.
Just testing.
I have a good memory.
Except for birthdays.
Except for birthdays. Macar. Is that how you spell it?
Macarons is just one O.
Just one O?
I think so. Yeah, as far as I know.
Okay.
Michi, being in this game would be more like save the villainess from household accidents. What does that mean?
I'll never forgive you for that egg.
Well, it was an accident?
No, that's just absent-mindedness.
It was okay, fine. Can't it be both?
No. Sure.
See, I win. Anyway, do not share your macarons with mice. I don't know what that means. Although it seems perhaps you should. Learn how to share. See, Cody, learn how to share.
Yeah, well, have you ever heard this story? If you give a mouse a cookie?
No? What does that mean?
If you give a mouse a cookie, he'll want a glass of milk. If he wants a glass of milk, he'll invite his friends over too. So basically, don't keep feeding people who don't return anything back.
You know what's funny? That's something I would do.
Don't give a mouse a cookie.
I would return it, of course. I would return it though. You know I'm not that evil.
Don't feed animals.
Animals are cute though.
Yeah, until they start like getting into your house. You're gonna be like that one person that feeds raccoons and then wonders why there's like a whole army of them outside your house.
Okay, well, since you're a bear, can I feed the bears?
No, you also shouldn't feed them. Listen, I'm their king. I know why. I know their problems. You know how many bear accidents I have to report to every time?
Wow, you should tell your subjects to be nicer then. So we
Yeah.
can feed them.
Yeah, here's the thing. Bears are notorious for not liking what other people tell them to do. Even though I'm their
Wow.
king.
You have exquisite taste in your mouth anyway. I still wonder what that means.
Means you got a purr mouth.
You're weird sometimes, Goody.
Oh. You have a
my ears
wonderful...
are my ears are just like confused right now.
I'm feeling romantical.
Oh my god. This is gonna be a long night.
This is gonna be a very long night.
Are you expecting more questions? More focus on your desires? The time has passed, after all.
Narrator's flirt game, damn.
I told you, Glenn. This is gonna be a long night. Cause
We're
there
gonna-
is... Ha.
Huh?
Oh, I'm confused. This is the part where I got confused last time.
It's all a simulation.
Yes.
We were never the villainess.
All this time we were not.
Wheel of Fortune!
Let's see. The purpose of existence is that... Oh, the purpose of existence is that one should become conscious. Carl Jung. Yeah, Glade, actually.
Oh, really? They're named after Arcana.
Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. And I think the guy in the middle is the Emperor. Because that's where we kind of left off last time.
Okay. What would you wish the world to be shaped by? Collaboration or justice?
Justice.
Yes, ma'am. You value correcting wrongs. You value correcting wrongs. Is it always interesting? It is always interesting to see what is fixed by undoing harm, and what is broken. Who's next? Oh, you.
Yes, it's
What do you do when faced with a challenging problem?
Follow the rules, create your own path.
create your own path.
Yes, ma'am.
There are more ways to solve a problem if you have no restrictions. If you do not mind what other problems are created along the way.
We did warn you, Meru. Which is more important to you? To find love through forgiveness, to love yourself and your own strength.
I love myself.
Alright. Loving and respecting yourself can help you overcome many trials. Are you willing to extend that love and respect to others as well?
I know, Glade, right? Like, oh please, I don't want to be the criminal. I don't. Oh, Ben, Ben was my favorite. I don't want it to be Ben, but it's so likely to be Ben. I hate it.
I feel like it's him. He's got villain written all over him.
I don't want it to be. Like, he is so cute.
It's always the cute ones that are the most evil.
I am crying. Oh, she's bleeding.
Yeah.
Where am I? Who am I? And why am I in a strangely moving carriage? A strangely moving carriage with comfortable seat cushions.
At least it's comfortable.
Yeah, at least. You know, long distances.
Mm-hmm.
Very comfortable seat cushions. I almost feel as though this carriage is resting on elephants.
Resting on
That
elephants.
doesn't sound comfortable at all.
No,
What
it
is she
doesn't make any
talking
sense.
about?
It's so weird.
Elephants atop an even bigger tortoise as it slowly swims through space. What is this?
Very poetic.
What is happening? No, I will not be distracted. Why do I not remember anything? After all, while I know that I sleep soundly, this entire situation is very strange. Hold on. I do remember something. I know that I was sleeping soundly. Unfortunately, that is not exactly the most useful knowledge to remember. Perhaps I can recall something else if I think deeply.
Think.
Brain hurty though.
Well, damn, that's too
I
damn
mean,
bad.
see, it is bleeding. And what else do I remember?
Yeah, she got a good cut near her neck.
Oh, okay. I know that I can catch feet fish with my amazing
Feet
dancing
fish.
skills. What?
Okay.
But oh my god, this game is getting strange. Oh, okay.
Feet fish.
These. Oh my god. I guess this is what Tanya was telling me. Try saying the lines with a straight face.
We're already doing a great job.
Wonderful. We're doing a wonderful job. But this fact is not going to be useful to me right now. I have more immediately important things I need to remember. For one, what kind of person was I? Glade says fish slider slippers immediately popped into my head. Oh my god.
Fish sliders slippers.
Oh
Interesting.
my.
Not sure what I know what that is.
How do you catch those?
With your
Why
feet.
am I? Well, that is. Well, you're a bear. You like fish, right?
Yeah, I do.
You catch them with your feet.
Not well, technically they're closed, so yeah, maybe. I can.
See, that's the story here. She's secretly a bear. Anyway.
Nice.
What? Okay, I need
My people.
why am I She is your people, exactly. Why am I traveling somewhere in a slow moving carriage on the lush, comfortable, yet oddly ominous cushions? And Why is my neck so sore?
Yeah, I wonder why.
Yeah. It's certainly not the blood that is dripping down your neck.
Certainly not.
If I reach up to touch it...
Hmm.
Oh, that is a beautiful transition.
Yeah, it's a deep cut too. I like how a lot of the visual novels that have been coming out recently have a lot of animation and detail to them. They're not just static images.
Yeah. It's come a long way from, visual novels like... Don't get me wrong, I still love Doki Doki. I love Doki Doki Doki. I mean Doki Doki.
Literature
That's a lot
Club.
of Dokis. Yeah, I still love it. But this, so much love was put into this. And so much effort.
You calling it Doki 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 just makes me think it's like an actual dating sim. Like there's the horror version Doki Doki Literature Club, and then there's the romance game Doki Doki Doki.
Well, someone has to make that possible. I'd love to date Yuri when she's not crazy.
I think that's actually there. Someone actually made like a mod for the game where you can actually date them.
Oh, that would be interesting.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
off topic.
Yes.
Who's your favorite in Doki Doki?
Yuri.
You're Yuri too. Everyone loves Yuri.
But I also like Monica a little bit.
Oh my god, thank god someone else who loves Monica.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so rare for me to find someone who also likes Monica. I know Lifu doesn't like Monica.
I can understand why. I can understand.
Is it bad to say I relate to Monica so much? Is it bad to say that?
It depends in what way.
Almost everything. I won't hurt other people for love though. Like that's not something I would ever do, but
I mean, she
being
didn't. Mm-hmm.
being obsessive about love. Okay, yeah, I can relate to that a little bit maybe.
Well, she technically didn't hurt anyone. She just kind of messed with everyone's brain until they went crazy.
That still counts, Cody.
I mean, nothing wrong with a little mind games, little Jedi mind tricks.
Oh my god. Except she is in control of everything. But yeah, in a way, I guess I can relate to Monica a lot, which is why I love her. Absolutely love her.
I like her. Yeah. I like her because
but
she's
Yuri,
realistic.
yeah. Like, she knows her own flaws. I like that about her too.
Yeah. Like, I mean, if you were trapped in a game and then you realized everything is just like a route, you probably would go crazy too and want to be, a more meaningful relationship.
Yeah, especially if you have to play the relationship for several people over and over again. Like, yeah, that would drive anybody crazy.
Yeah, every time it's a new guy. But what about Yuri that you liked?
I like Yuri because, for me, I admit she's the prettiest. I find her, like, how she looks is my favorite kind of look. You know, the princess cut kind of hair, dark hair.
Okay.
Because I'm a narcissist. In a way, it's similar to how my hair is.
Okay.
In looks wise, Yuri is my favorite, and she also loves books. We don't read the same kind of books, but she also loves books. And I love how gentle she is when she's not crazy.
I was gonna say.
Knives.
I will never forgive her for what she did to my pen. I gave that to you in good faith, and you've soiled it.
Ben-kun.
Yeah, no, God. Read your line.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
Well, now I have another question. Why is my hand covered in blood when I touch my neck? So is someone going to have to tell her?
Yeah, I mean, you'd be able to figure that out really quickly.
Is someone trying to kill me right now? Are these incredibly large cushions murder weapons? What is happening? Isn't she supposed to be smart? Okay, anyway.
Gonna smother you with the pillow.
Why do I know how to murder someone with a cushion? Oh, that is fair. You can murder someone with a cushion.
Very easily. You just need to make sure that you're stronger than them, even though it takes a long time.
Fair.
Yeah, don't ask how I know that.
I don't wanna know. I have to calm down.
Teehee.
If I'm going to survive and determine what is happening, I have to be serene. Which is hard to do when my neck is covered in blood. Serene. Serene. At least my head is still attached to my strangely sore neck.
Yeah, at least you're alive. Oh.
Oh! 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 Oh, it wasn't attached before.
Oh.
Okay. Haha. Because apparently, I know it should be like what it should be like to have my head
Know
not
what it would be
attached
like.
to my neck. Know what it would be like to have my head not attached to my neck. Oh my god.
Oh,
Ouch.
yeah. Well, the villainess got killed, so... Hey, good ending for them.
Hello, Kylie.
Hi, Kylie. Just came back from an exhausting walk with my mom and grandma to see some good old blood. How you guys doing? We're doing good.
Yeah, we're doing good. Good morning, Kylie, or good evening,
Yeah.
or good afternoon.
Whatever time it is for you. Hello. We're playing Save the Villainess.
Yeah, it's a demo.
Mm-hmm.
This is not helping my serenity. Well, I wouldn't be serene if I have to remember that I didn't have a head before.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the art style is so pretty.
Yeah, it's a very pretty game.
Serene. I am serene. This reminds me of when you do like meditation, Cody.
Yeah? I zone out, yeah.
Yeah. Because I remember there was this one time we talked like right after you were doing meditation. You were so out of it.
Yeah. It relaxes you. It calms you down.
Yeah, you sounded calm.
Mm-hmm.
I have a head. I have a neck. They are delightfully connected. I have to keep my head.
This time.
Good plan. Last time I checked, a head isn't.
A head is a very important thing to have.
Losing my head would be fatal, figuratively and literally. Well, she's not wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I am vulnerable, injured, and cannot remember anything remotely useful. I need to find some information that can help me. Even if this carriage is moving very strangely, something has to be making it move. I can hear the horses pulling it. And if horses are pulling it, someone must be guiding them.
So did we get Iseki'd, did someone just reattach our head?
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Hmm.
Was this before she lost her head or after she lost her head? Well, it has to be an after thing
Or maybe
because
we,
she remembers.
or did we time travel back before we got our head cut off?
Yeah, that could be
Hmm.
thing too. So, if I yell out the window, who's Ethan Winters?
Oh, Ethan Winters is the main character of Resident Evil 7 and 8.
Oh,
Yeah. It's a
did they get
funny.
their head back?
Yeah, so there's like a scene where he reaches for like the door and his entire arm gets cut off, and then he just reattaches it to his side and just pours some water on it, and he's completely fine.
Oh my god. Well, then Gleda's not wrong. I mean, he still has his head, and she still has her head, I guess.
They explain why that happens, but that's like a spoiler.
We both know there is no way I'm playing Resident Evil. No way.
You should. You'd be fine with it.
Oh, really?
It's
Horror
more.
game, Cody?
I mean, Resident Evil really isn't horror. It's more like an action game with horror elements.
Slow down? Horror.
You would be
Look,
fine.
I didn't say I wouldn't be fine, but will my throat be fine?
I mean, well, we could figure that out. Yeah, just play Resident Evil like 7 and 8. You'd be fine.
Oh my god, no. I'm not playing horror games for a follower guild. Not anymore, anyway.
I mean, Zeph did say that she'd have her reading stream, no, be completely say so.
She still hasn't done it, so
Mm,
I don't see any reason to.
got a reminder on that one then.
Shh, shh.
Mm.
Could you know we're friends, right? We're friends.
Yeah, friends help each other out, like, getting over their fears.
You're so mean to me.
Yeah. Me and Leaf will get you into horror, don't worry.
No. No. Livu actually is planning to make a list for me already of things that I can do as, Babu at horror games. She's planning to make a list, and I'm just like, you can make a list, and you can check it twice. Doesn't mean I'm going to play it.
Don't worry, we'll get your feet wet and then you'll be a pro.
No.
Sorry, my internet is
Mary's
weird.
complete.
Hmm?
Aw, that's sad, Meru. To be fair, Cody isn't voicing anyone yet, so you don't have to worry.
Nope, don't gotta worry just yet.
Yeah. You know what? I should start reading so we actually do get to it.
Get the demo done, yeah.
Yeah. That is odd. The window does not appear to open. Perhaps if I yell loudly, the driver will hear me. Hello? Mr. Carriage Driver, could you please tell me where we are going? He is not answering me. Well, if the driver is not doing his job properly, I suppose he would choose not to answer me. So, I have realized my extensive memory of about 10 minutes. Okay, so what does she remember?
What
Oh!
indeed?
Oh, the blood is gone at least.
Oh yeah, you're right. It is gone.
Yeah, she probably wiped it off. If you want to get something done, do it yourself.
I
That
see
is
Mara's
actually
being
true.
horny.
Well, she's just excited.
Ah.
So, what should I investigate first?
Oh,
Oh
you
my god,
again.
Mara. Wow.
So, do you need a little additional assistance? One might even say, help. As always, I live to serve. For certain definitions of serve. And live. Capturing Hearts, a guide. The Villainess Survival Guide, an instruction manual.
Oh my god. I don't know if this is cute or funny or I don't know what's happening right now.
Could be both.
Hmm.
Congratulations, you have found yourself in possession of one villainess. In order to help your villainess succeed, you'll need to know the following information. The table of contents: night, day, strange time, love, raise or lower love, deduction, correct or failed choice, tips and tricks.
Oh my god, I'm gonna fail this so much.
Oh, there's a lot to this. Alright, so symbol to guide your choices. The moon represents nighttime. In order to see in the nighttime, also, people are more likely to try to murder you. On the positive side, at least your terrifying nightmares and heartfelt conversations with potential murderers might be useful.
Oh my god.
The
Okay,
sun.
stay out at nighttime.
Yeah, the nighttime is risky, but it has a benefit. Now, the sun represents daytime. Many clues are easier to find if there is light and people are awake to speak with you. Not all clues are helpful, not all people tell the truth. Their narrator will not be responsible for any injury, irritation, emotional complications, or prolonged rashes that result from gathering clues. Symbols to guide your choices. The combination of the sun and moon represents an unusual time. Sometimes one's villainess might encounter a time that is neither night nor day. Strange things might happen when time is no longer in effect. Stranger than that, than taking advice from a talking book. You be the judge. Symbols to guide your choices. Symbols to guide your choices. The heart represents a love choice. One cannot buy love, that one can decide whether they wish to gain. One cannot buy love, but one can decide whether they wish to gain love or to lose it. Do you want to romance your villainess? Do you want something else? Should you be more careful about impending murder than manipulating emotions? Symbols to guide your choices. The red hearts represent an affection-rising choice. Is your dream to find love? When a love choice is made and you see red hearts rise into the air, love is being increased. Truly, love is all you need, so long as you do not care about pesky details like staying alive.
Oh my god.
Love comes with the cost. Symbols to guide your choices. The black heart represents an affection-lowering choice. Do you hate romance? When a love choice is made and you see a black heart break and fall, love is being decreased. There are few things more satisfying than reveling in one's misery. Let them eat little cakes. The magnifier represents a deduction choice. Do you like solving mysteries? Whether you do or not, you must to survive. If you make incorrect deduction choices, your villainess will face a terrifying ending. But perhaps...
Oh
Keep that in mind. But perhaps there are things you can... But perhaps there are things you can only learn when all hope is lost. The purple butterfly represents a correct deduction. Do you like being right? When a deduction choice is made and you see a purple butterfly flying upwards, you made a correct deduction. You can see them basking in smug satisfaction until the next murder attempt. The red butterfly represents a failed deduction choice. Do you enjoy failure? When a deduction choice is made and you see a red butterfly fly downward, you made a deduction that will lead to failure. However, some failed deductions will have unusual consequences, if you do not mind the risk of death. Should you wish to receive fewer deduction clues from me and no longer see heart or butterflies after your choices, you can choose to act as a detective rather than view this as a story. You can make this transformation within settings. So if you don't want the hand-holding, you can just turn it off and go into detective mode.
no.
If you have previously visited, you also have the control key to skip through this tale. I hope my service is as subtle as you are. There may be other hints and tricks for you to discover, but if only you can find a way to save the villainess.
This actually has a lot of sticks into it.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Are we ready?
Well, ready or not, we're here. Seems pretty straightforward. Should you wish to visit my assistance or read further notes of use, you may seek me at any time at the sign of the butterfly. Solve the mystery. Write the story. Save the villainess.
I'm sorry, I really want to go for Ben even if I do die in the end.
Okay then, you go for the best friend.
I am weak for that trope, okay? I am super weak for that trope.
Damn, you like childhood best friend.
Not just childhood best friends, like friends in general.
Oh, is this you or me?
Wait. I don't know. Wait. Do you believe you already know it all?
Yes, I do know. I do not need guidance. No, I wish to learn more about this world.
Do you want to know more about this world?
Yeah, sure.
Let's go. Yeah, let's know more. So, what should I investigate first? Oh, this is the same as earlier, I think.
Oh, there's our butterfly friend.
Oh, the butterfly! Oh, God, this is so pretty. Yeah, this is for earlier.
Oh, okay, so it just asked us the same question.
Yeah. As you have wisely chosen, we will not proceed quite yet. Okay? Sometimes what seems familiar might not be as it seems. Your caution will serve you well. After all, I know that you do not yet understand one of your most important commands and duties. No, It is not the back command that I plan to provide instruction on. Stop highlighting it. Cody,
Wow.
they're calling you out.
Wow,
They're
okay.
calling you out. Oh my god, I love
Imagine just checking.
Why do you want to learn about the back command? All the back command gives you is the power over time and space. Go backwards and see what you have already done, or erase your current choices and redo them. Well, what if that's the point?
Hmm?
You can also go back by reading a page up in the story, or by rolling your mouse wheel backwards. Although, why you have a mouse on a wheel? But why would you use this power? Oh. That was interesting.
Yeah, it was.
They were calling out, buddy.
Oh.
Okay, so I think we can do. Oh, haha. Very funny. I will warn you that you will not always be able to return to the path. Some choices are unchangeable, so think before you act.
Basically, all your choices matter.
Yeah. Uh, I can't wait to get the actual game for this. This actually seems really interesting.
Yeah, it's very pretty.
So can we go back now? Does the back work?
Oh, did you already read
What
this?
works now? Yeah. Oh
Oh.
wait. Do you know what will always allow you to return to the past and protect you against the consequences of your own actions? It is not only the villainess you need to save.
Oh. Oh, it's telling me how to save.
Oh, okay. The visual novel demos that we've been playing lately are so fun.
Yeah. I really enjoyed the last one we played together.
Yeah, Mirage Noir, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
Mirage
I
Noir.
can't wait for the second. I can't wait for the second one, Cody.
Oh, the second part of the demo?
I can't wait for it.
Yeah, it's very interesting what they're doing.
No, you cannot practice painting now. You can save yourself on your own time. Hopefully, I have painted enough of a picture for someone like you.
Okay.
Wow, whoever the narrator is so angry.
Very passive aggressive.
Yeah. So, what should I investigate first? So we're back here? Maybe looking outside would be helpful. Yeah.
Then there's these
Let's
cushions.
try the cushions.
And then there's...
Yeah, let's try the cushions. Are my body parts still attached? You know what? Let's try her clothing first.
Okay.
Well, I will definitely not be able to find anything in my pockets. Does the dress even have pockets?
I don't see anything.
Yeah, I don't see anything to dress. Her dress is very torn.
Yeah.
Because I do not appear to have pockets. Unfortunately, this dress is even more mysterious than the lack of pockets. Why is someone riding in a beautiful carriage wearing something like this? Very good question.
Very good question.
I mean, a better question is why were you bleeding, but you know.
I would ask that question more myself.
The biggest mystery is, how did I not become naked trying to walk in this outfit? Ha!
Yeah.
Ha! I
Guess
did
she's not.
not even think of that.
Wait, she's not wearing anything underneath?
Hoodie,
Yeah.
bonk.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Mm. How are these rags staying on my body? Still, I need to solve my immediate problem. Why am I riding in this fancy carriage while wearing a dissolving outfit? This dress looks like something that has survived numerous attempts to destroy it, and then was used to birth several puppies. What is happening?
Yeah.
Hungry puppies. Oh my god. The dialogue is so interesting.
Yeah, I have no idea where the puppy's comment came from.
My head also hurts. Was I in distress? Oh, I was attacked by a hungry puppy.
Okay.
Was that something from one of the books I used to read? So apparently, I read that that is probably useful to know. In fact, this dress looks like something a beggar from a book would wear. But when I look closer, this dress appears to have once been very beautiful. This is not cheaply made. This dress also appears to have been damaged, not just by wear, but by force. Yeah, like I can see those being sword slashes. The dress and I have also not been washed for for weeks based on the overwhelming smell. Oh, she has not had a bath in a while. Okay.
Well, that makes sense. Considering her dress is torn and she had blood on her.
Yeah. If I am in this fancy carriage, why could I not change out of this ragged dress? What happened to me?
I didn't.
I could not change.
Because I was a prisoner. I could not change because I was poor.
It's prisoner. I'd say prisoner.
Yep, right choice.
Purple butterfly! Yay!
Means you made the right choice.
Yeah. Based on the original quality of the dress, not made for someone who was poor. This was a dress made for a wealthy woman. Why is it in such terrible condition, though? Was I kept in a place where I could not clean myself or change into something else? A place like a prison. I certainly feel tired and hurt enough to have been imprisoned. Hopefully, I'm not being moved from one prison to another. Even more importantly, I hope that wherever this carriage is going, they will allow me to wash myself in my dress. Though, I'm not sure either of us will survive water at this point. So, what should I investigate?
Have I really looked at my hands, these cushions, or do we look outside?
Let's. We tried her clothes already, right?
Yes, now
So-
it's the hand, the cushion, or outside.
Let's try the cushions.
Okay.
Could be something there. Cushions cannot be this beautiful and this terrifying without having secrets hidden in them. Well, they could just be ordinary cushions.
They could just be ordinary cushions.
I will find everything you are hiding from me, even if I have to rip you all apart by hand. Oh, okay.
They could just be ordinary cushions. What is this, a boss fight?
Oh,
this is a boss
I
fight.
guess? It is a boss fight.
All right.
Okay.
Attack.
That's
Attack it. Yeah, you beat that cushion up. Oh, hi Jojo. Thank you for the care package.
What is happening?
Welcome in.
Welcome, Jojo. I'll drink water too. What is happening? I get. Oh my god, help me.
Thank
Do
you.
we attack more?
I guess we attack. The chair isn't fighting back. God, there's even like boss music playing.
This is just so funny. I'm sorry.
The cushions loom luminously.
Ominously.
Ominously, okay.
What ominous cushion?
We keep hitting the cushions. Yeah, I think her head got a little bit banged up. She's doing some weird stuff. The cushions are too ominous.
I am sorry. This is so cute.
Defeated.
We lost to a bunch of cushions.
Okay.
Oh my god, this is funny.
Alright. We lost to cushions. That's crazy.
The cushions were too strong.
Apparently, they were like velvety.
These cushions are both beautiful and made of material much stronger than me. We lost the cushions.
We lost to cushions. We're that weak.
Like, okay. Need to stop laughing.
No, you're
I've
good.
been defeated by Okay, I don't know how I can say this. I say this without laughing.
Defeated by the cushions.
If I have been defeated by cushions, perhaps there is something I can learn from this experience. What have you learned something? Glade says, if we fail at saving the villainess from cushions, what more actual people? That is a very good point.
Yeah, we... Good luck. How much
These
of a villain is she if cushions beat us though?
That's the point of the story though. Like she's an ordinary person that died and took over the body of a villainess,
Oh.
basically. So the person inside the villainess right now is not a villain.
Oh, okay.
That's why she's desperate to like change her fate, I guess. Do the butterfly effect thing so that she doesn't die.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah. These cushions must be wildly expensive, like this carriage. The ornaments contain enough gold to fund a small nation. Whoever I am, I know when something is expensive, even though, based on my condition, I am not an expensive person. Therefore, this is not my beautiful carriage. So, it's not her carriage.
No.
Mm. Well, we kind of knew that when we figured out we were imprisoned.
Yeah. I guess. I guess so.
So yeah, I don't know.
Neither do I.
This is not my beautiful ride.
I actually didn't know that we were a regular person before.
Yeah. I was here's the thing, like one of the videos that I was going to voice was her point of view of the game.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was a little spoiled. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This
Wow,
carriage.
spoiling.
Sorry, okay? This carriage belongs to a wealthy owner. Someone I do not remember taking me to a place I do not know. So it could be the emperor then. Or, the prince. I mean, he's rich.
Could be.
Yet, why would this owner of this expensive carriage want to provide comfort to me? That is true.
Very true.
The cushions are a trap. I'm being taken where I was harmed.
Yeah. I don't think the cushions are a trap.
Yeah, I don't think so. If it was a trap, then when we were punching it, something should have happened.
Yeah. Hey, good old purple.
Yeah. I was injured, ragged, and about one gust of wind from being blown away into the sky before getting on this carriage. I was not well enough to sneak onto this carriage, and I could not have gotten in here by accident. Another reason that I could not have sneaked into this carriage is that even though the driver does not seem to care about me, he must know I am here. I even called out to him. That means that someone has deliberately placed this carriage on the cushion. She also has a good point.
Hmm. Oh, we're looking at the cushions again?
Are we gonna fight the cushions again?
Again?
This means that someone removed me from the place where I had been harmed to put me on these terrifyingly comfortable cushions, even though I look and feel as ragged as my dress. She's complaining about comfy cushions?
I guess.
Why would anybody complain about that?
Nah, I need my cushions to like feel like a sandpaper.
I need to feel it to feel I'm alive.
Too
Maybe, I
soft.
don't know.
They need to be like I'm resting on stones.
Maybe she was secretly
Secretly what?
Goldilocks, you know?
Maybe.
Yeah. Remember the story where Papa's bed is too hard,
Yeah?
Mama's bed is too soft, baby's bed is just right.
She just pops her. She just died from one storybook into another.
Yeah. The person who brought me here, my patron, did not treat my injuries or provide me with new clothes or a bath. But perhaps they thought the cushions would cure me? Eh?
We're having a very long conversation about cushions.
I don't know. Maybe the cushions are important.
Maybe?
Have you ever had a long conversation about your pillows? Goody. We should start right now.
No. I mean, we could. Yeah, I have a body pillow.
You're kidding me.
Yeah, no, I do.
Uh-huh. Who's on it?
No one. It's just a regular body pillow.
Is that a tall person thing? Because my brother has one too. No photo, of course, but my brother also has a regular body pillow.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if it's a tall person thing. Like, I, I, I sleep with it with my head. I don't like wrap around it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I don't have a body pillow. Most body pillows are too big for me. I think I mentioned this before though. I always sleep with a stuffed animal.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah. Like I have a penguin one.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah. I can't sleep without it.
Oh.
I feel cause I don't know. Like I've always slept like with the stuffed animal beside me. So, you know, like that's the reason.
Oh.
Anyway.
I'd like a body pillow case. I do
A
not
body
know.
pillowcase?
Yeah, so you know those cases with the person on them.
Oh yeah, those. Okay. Who would you put on it?
It's a good question.
Mhm.
You know what? Nami from One Piece.
Fair. I like Nami actually. She grew on me. At first, like I actually didn't like her at first. Because, you know, she was a thief.
Yeah?
She grew on me.
Yeah, she's a nice character. I mean, she actually cares about people in the end.
Yeah, like she grew on me towards like I think later episodes in. I can't remember where. Zeph. I don't know if who you mean is hot. Do you mean Nami or do you mean the villainess? Because yeah, they're both hot. What did you drop this time?
I dropped my water bottle.
You keep dropping things.
I'm
You
fine. Both.
Tell that to the books that fell on your food.
Okay, I don't know how that happened, okay? I don't know how my bookshelf suddenly decided to fall on me. I think one of the books slipped. It hurt.
I'm sorry. I just can't help but teasing you about that. But yeah, you always seem to drop things.
Yeah. Not intentionally.
And yeah, they're both hot. I really like the villainess a lot so far. People actually say I live in Nami's house because I live in an orange orchard. Oh, that's so cute.
It is. Get fresh oranges.
Yeah. I didn't know Nami lived in an orange orchard actually.
Yeah. In her island, where she's from, she lived around an
Oh.
orange orchard.
I think I never got that far in One Piece, unfortunately. I didn't know that.
Oh, that's very early on.
It was early on? Then I probably missed it.
Yeah, that was like during her story arc.
I thought I did watch her story arc though. Oh my god, but that was so long ago. Cause I did watch 60 episodes of One Piece before I was like, I it was a lot.
I
It
think
was
I
a
think
lot.
you would have probably gotten there. You probably just forgot.
Yeah. Orange trees everywhere. Ah, that sounds so nice. I love the smell of oranges.
I just like eating them. I don't smell them.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Would
Fruit sniffer.
they smell nice, okay?
All right.
I love the smell of citrusy like fruits. I also like the smell of lemon.
Lemon's nice.
Mm.
Did
Would
you read this already?
anyone notice? No, no, I was about to. Would
Okay.
anyone notice if I took the cushions with me when I left? They are the only support I have right now. Oh my gosh.
You were fighting the cushions, and now you want the cushions.
She has a love and hate relationship with cushions.
It seems so.
So what should I investigate? I am still entertained that our boss fight was a cushion.
Oh, we have options.
Oh, okay.
Are my
Yeah,
body parts attached? My hand.
let's try body parts.
Okay.
Because there's a shiny thing on her head and I'm curious what it means.
Mm-hmm.
Well, when I investigate my body, my feet hurt enough for me to wonder whether or not they are still attached. The good news is that my feet are still attached to the rest of my body. Okay, that's good.
That, yeah. At least you know. Okay, Zeph, enjoy
Ooh,
your
Zeph is
lurk.
speaking. Yeah, Zeph is speaking. Yeah, show us photos later.
Yeah. She already sent me a photo that she was baking it.
Oh, what about me, Zeph? What about me? The good news is that okay, okay. Yeah, I read this
Yes.
part already. The bad news is that there is definitely a reason for my feet to be hurting. Oh, okay. Well, she could have been bound while she was there.
Don't got no legs.
Oh, she was bound.
Oh. Yeah, enjoy the free grippers, everyone.
I hate disrespecting the ominous cushions. She has a thing for cushions. But
Dang, the
this
dog's out.
is... But this is the only place with enough light to see my feet. Because we definitely need to see that.
Yeah, I need to see that in like full-on definition.
Unfortunately, not only are my feet filthy, there's a strange and consistent bruising around my ankle.
She had a good
She was
time,
bound.
damn kinky.
Oh my god. The bruises hurt and seem to be recent based on the colors. Yeah, the marks are still very obvious, so yeah, she was probably bound before, just before she got into that carriage then.
Hmm.
How did I get a ring of bruises around my ankles?
Something was attached to my feet. Never put your feet inside a bear trap. Well, yeah, don't.
As tempting as the first one is, I think it's the second one.
Yeah, I wonder why you picked the first one.
I think it would be funny.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I've only fallen into a bear trap once, and that was in Pummel Party.
That was so funny. Oh my god.
I was hoping to avoid that for the stereotype.
It was funny though. No matter how hard I grip my ankles, I could not possibly create this kind of damage.
Goodbye, butterfly.
Bye-bye, butterfly. It's a pretty butterfly.
Mm-hmm.
Is she jumping on the cushion again so
I
we can see her feet?
I
Yeah,
think so.
No matter how hard I grip my ankles, I could not possibly create this kind of damage. This looks like something was attached to my ankle. Something that was heavy and hard enough to badly bruise them. It could be like those prisoner balls thing that they put on your ankles.
Yeah, ball and chain.
Yeah. Was I shackled?
Yeah, that's the word. Shackled.
Yeah. What happened to me? More importantly, how did someone with heavy shackles on their ankles manage to get out of those shackles? Manacles. Oh my god.
Manacles, huh? Gotta love when people are able to name torture devices.
Oh no. I don't want to think about it.
I shall call this
So,
one the Iron Maiden. Why you call it that? Oh, no reason.
uh,
Because she hugs you to death.
oh my god. Uh, she's a maiden made of iron. That's
Yeah.
all. She gives hugs.
Very sharp ones.
They're to die for, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh my god. So, what would be the one job I could have that would allow me to be in and out of shackles regularly? A prisoner?
Yeah.
If I'm a failed magician, I'm going to be very angry. So, what should I investigate? Let's see.
The window
We-
or your hand?
Let's look at the hand next.
Okay.
I know I was injured earlier and had blood on both my right hand and my neck. Perhaps I can learn more by looking closely at my hands. My head also feels like it was split in two, and I want to know why. A good place to start would be for me to find the source of the blood that was on my hands when I touched my head and my neck. So let me see if my right hand has clay. This does not make sense. There was blood on my hands. I know there was.
Where'd
Well,
it
she did
go?
touch her neck.
Yeah, where's the cut on her neck?
I just need to touch my neck again. Goodbye, blood.
No. No, not there no more.
This is bizarre. Not only is the blood without a source, there no longer seems to be any blood at all. I cannot feel any injuries. I cannot detect any bandages or stitches to stop the bleeding I felt. So she's not hurting anymore. Maybe she is
No.
Ethan Winters.
Maybe she is. Maybe
or
she
at
is.
least cousins.
Cut, maybe. Self-healing.
Even the blood that was there earlier is gone now. My hand and my neck are completely clean. Eh. Even if I could heal in minutes, the blood on top of that wound would still be there. Okay.
Interesting.
I do not understand what is happening, but I do have another hand. Perhaps that hand will not betray me. What did the other hand do to betray her?
I
Technically.
don't know. Didn't kill the cushions?
Actually, that would be funny. You have betrayed me for not killing the cushions.
You have failed me for the last time.
I am now faithful to my left. So what does my left hand have to offer? Well, this hand has no blood on it. Imaginary or otherwise. I have neither calluses nor scarring. I have also never dug dirt with these hands.
With these nails.
Oh, sorry. I'm dyslexic.
It's okay.
Nails.
Don't worry, I can't read either.
Wait, it says she used 1% of her power against the cushion. That could be a
Damn.
thing.
Could be.
Just 1% of her full power.
In truth, she's Saitama.
These are not the hands of someone who spent a lot of time using them for anything other than gesturing. I feel as if whoever I am, like crooking fingers at people. Oh, I think okay, I guess I understand. The finger crooking muscle is well developed. What the heck? Okay. But why is there a faded circle around the bottom of my fourth finger? Fourth finger. Okay. So the last thing we need to invent.
I had
I heard
recent.
Oh, actually, that would make sense.
I hurt my hand and the scar faded. I recently removed a long worn ring?
Worn ring, yeah.
That's a ringworm.
She...
I was like, huh?
I think she means like she was wearing a ring there for a long period of time and it's gone now.
Do you think that's the right answer?
It could be, yeah.
Yeah, because I don't think I hurt my hand and the scar faded, no.
If she was hurt, it would have healed her.
Hey, good answer.
Oh, yeah. Yay, we're smart, Cody.
Yeah, let's go.
Why would I have a ring mark on my fourth finger, my left hand, unless...
You know, it's funny
she's
you're doing
married.
Oh, but to whom? It's funny
Maybe
that
she's married.
you're doing the most talking in this stream.
Was I engaged? Well, true. True. Married? See? Could be.
Could be.
Unless this is the plot of a very naughty book. I am sure that a lover would not have tossed me half naked and injured into a carriage by myself.
Oh, she has that smile. You know she's into that.
Oh, shut up. There's nothing wrong with those kind of books. She's an adult and she can read them.
Alright, I'm just saying.
At the very least, one would think I would still have a ring or some sign of their support. I am deeply afraid that my taste in lovers was very much like the state of my body right now. Lovers as in plural? They both stink.
Hmm.
Wow.
Either she keeps her options open or she's into multiple.
Oh my gosh.
Is the
I
harem
think
ending available?
when I get the game, let's find out.
Oh,
So, what should I investigate? I think the last one was for the outside, right?
yes, this is the very last one.
Yeah.
Slowly approaching it.
Surely I can learn something useful where we are traveling. So let us see what the curtains are hiding.
What's behind door number 1? More trees.
Oh, pretty trees! Christmas trees. Shaking trees. Well,
Oh,
she's...
I just call those pine trees.
Oh, well, true, I suppose. We don't have them here, naturally. So I call them Christmas trees.
Oh, we have them here.
I know, here. I know where you are.
Yeah, oh, yeah, you know where I am.
Opening the curtain and staring out the side window was not the most useful idea. There are many trees, but even with those strange flickering lights, it is too foggy and dark to see much of anything else, including the front of the carriage. Someone must be driving me. But there is something very strange about the way we are moving. The carriage is moving so slowly that I cannot feel the ground moving beneath us. It almost feels as if we are going back and forth in the same place. The driver has also never spoken to me, even when I yelled to get his attention. Should I be concerned?
I'm concerned that... No, go ahead.
Oh, I'm concerned that I did not hire this driver. Why care? Let workers do their job. Oh, I think the first one.
I think it's the first one, too.
Uh,
Hey, purple.
yeah. As beautiful as this carriage is, it obviously belongs to someone with a lot of them. I do not seem like the kind of person who would own this carriage. And the driver is not treating me as if I am paying his wages. Servants listen to the person who is paying them. If the driver is not listening to me, so what does she discover?
What did we learn?
He might not have my best interests in mind. True. So, what should I investigate? Is there anything else to investigate?
No, we've done everything.
Oh,
Oh.
there's a shiny door.
Yep, no more investigations. Time to deduce.
Yay! Okay. Braining time.
Yeah.
I have realized. No. I think this
okay, I'll
is
do
you.
this. No more choices for you. I have learned my lesson. Left to choose your own devices, you will choose to fight cushions. I must find a way to convince you to make better choices.
Wow!
Do you understand what this is? I have no idea what it is.
Do you understand what this is?
No. No, not the concept of not knowing what you are doing. Do you understand what this is? This is a lock. L-O-C-K.
Oh.
What does a lock do? Yes, it locks. In this case, one of your options is locked. Because of your previous terrible choice, the path that would proceed to a better future is closed to you. Should
Wow.
should you make clever choices, or rather, if the villainess makes clever choices, a better path will be unlocked and available. Wait, do not be too eager to ignore the path that will end in failure. In a world of many possibilities, there are some things you can only learn when all hope is lost. Will you lock yourself to the story you most want to hear? Or can you open yourself to the truth?
I have realized. Okay, so we have to get this seduction right.
I'm in serious danger.
Yeah. Well, I might not remember my name.
I will do a save.
E.
There we go. There we go. Return.
I certainly remember power. Unfortunately, I also know that I currently have none. I was injured and imprisoned. Lost a long-term engagement or marriage. Why do all evil women have one of the three hair colors: black, white, red? Oh my god.
Because they stand out the most.
And they're really pretty.
Yeah.
I mean, I've read some villainous stories where the villainess has pink hair. So, you know.
I don't know many.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's not your genre. I would be more shocked if you read any of these.
Okay, that's fair.
I would question. Oh, no, that's not me questioning. Mary would question more.
Yeah, Mara would definitely question more.
She already calls you her man wife. Was it man wife or male wife?
Yeah, she calls me both. She calls me her male wife.
Yeah, Mary calls Cody her male wife. Canadian male wife, to be honest.
Yeah. I didn't choose this path, it was locked for me. Is that one... Did you already read
Keep
the line?
it in the kitchen. Yeah, I finished this one.
Okay. I'm stuck in the kitchen always.
And I'm currently traveling to an unknown location surrounded by uncomfortable cushion. Hello, Elia! And yeah, it's canon event. He is a male wife.
Hello, Elia. Welcome in. Yep, it's a canon event that I will always be a male wife. Always.
First thirst trap, now male wife. Cody gets around.
Always. You people decide my fate for me.
However, this is not how I always lived. I was obviously once wealthy. Hello, Elia. Good morning. Yeah, I'm Mitchie.
Yes. We are doing a collab for a visual novel called Save the Villainess.
Yeah, I had some internet problems, so Cody decided to help me out by
Yes.
streaming on his channel.
More than happy to.
Ah, thanks. My clothes are unmatched. They were made of fine material. I still think it's the prince. I want it to be the prince. I don't want it to be Ben.
It probably will be. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think it's the prince.
I want it to be the prince because I like Ben.
Hmm.
Oh, congrats on the new tattoo, Elia.
Oh, shoot. Congratulations, Elia. That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
What's the tattoo? And hello, Aya. Who is this baddie? It's the Villainess.
Hi, Aya.
They don't seem to have a
Good
name just
morning.
yet.
Yeah. If I tell you, it's gonna be spoiler. It's a
Ah.
Princess Mononoke tattoo. Oh, that sounds so cute.
Oh,
It's
cool.
it's one of my favorite Ghiblis. Unlike this heathen here, I love Ghibli films.
I was okay with Princess Mononoke. Decently. That was okay.
Heathen.
I'm stealing
But
them. Hold
yeah,
on.
congrats. Oh, I would have loved to see it. If I ask Zeph to let me see it, will it be okay, Elia?
It's up to them. I like Princess Mononoke. Yeah, that was okay. It's
Oh,
an okay.
yeah, I'd love to see it, Elia. I am obsessed with Ghibli films. Sure, sure. Give me 3 months, we'll be besties very fast.
Oh. Yeah, you and him are gonna be great friends.
Hey, 3 months, okay. I promise. I promise I'll wait 3 months.
Yeah, 3 months, that's the rule.
1 month max, girl. Yay, a guy after my own heart. Love that. You know I'm too friendly.
I know you are. To be fair, I only watched
To
that
be
one
frank.
in Ponyo.
Oh, okay. My favorite is always gonna be like House Moving Castle.
Yeah?
But I will be honest, Cody, I don't think it will be your cup of tea.
No, I don't like most of them. I've been very open about that. I don't like most of them.
Yeah, I know. I don't think it would be your cup of tea. Like, if you didn't like The Boy and the Heron, you wouldn't like House Moving Castle.
I didn't really care that much for the boy and the heron.
I know. I liked it though.
I like how
Hi,
I didn't even.
Jesse.
Hi, Jesse. Welcome in. I like how I didn't even have to say I didn't like it for you to automatically know. Because I watched that movie
I'm
with you and I didn't say anything.
yeah. Here's the thing. I'm I'm kind of good at assessing and gauging like what people like from experience on what they I know they like I managed to like gauge it, and I could feel even when you didn't say anything you weren't enjoying the Boy and Heron even though I was having fun. So with that, I knew it wouldn't be your cup of tea because The Boy and the Heron, in terms of its storytelling and how it was based, was very similar to House Moving Castle. So I was like, okay, I made that association.
Good deduction, because I don't think it's great. I didn't think it was a great movie.
It is fine. Even though I call you heathen, I respect your opinion.
Yeah, you're not gonna give me like a giant like diagram of why these movies are good. I've gotten that before on Facebook back in the old days.
And no, I wouldn't do that.
Nah, trust me, some
Like
people.
just like how I want people to respect whenever I say that. What is something that is very popular but I don't like? Um. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to think of what's something that is very popular that I don't like. Um. Something like, for example, Rent a Girlfriend. That is very popular with some of the people I know, but I
Mm-hmm.
dislike it a lot.
Never watched it.
A lot, a lot, in fact. So yeah, I guess that's one example. What are the popular properties are there that I kind of dislike? I can't name any right now, but you know,
I mean, there's
it
Pokemon.
happens. I like Pokemon though.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I see Zeph's baking now.
Ah. Have you played the
Uh,
game? What game are you talking about, Aya? Oh, if it makes you feel better, I think Your Name is mid. I liked Your Name at first, and the more I think about Your Name, the more I'm just like, it's okay. It's okay. I wouldn't watch it again. If you
oh,
want
I
to,
see.
hmm?
Yeah. Oh,
if you
no,
want
no, no.
if you want a real good anime movie, watch Summer Wars.
Oh, I still have to watch that.
It is a great movie. I try and watch it at least once every summer, for obvious reasons.
Oh, I actually thank you for reminding me because I've been wanting to watch that.
I will gladly watch it with you.
I'll drag you to watch it with me. The Olympics start today. Oh, really?
Oh, the JST Olympics. What does that stand for?
Japan?
Ah,
I think JST is Japan, right? It's like my 10th time watching it.
oh,
That is fair.
there are two games in the Ghibli style. Oh, you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. I have it in my wish list too. Um, Nino Kuni and Nino Kuni
Ni
2.
no Kuni! Yeah, Ni
Uh,
no Kuni. I have that on my wish list too.
yes, I saw a complete playthrough of the first one. Never played it myself. I liked it though. Um, Nino Kuni 2. Everyone says don't play it. It's a bad game. I actually want to try it.
I wanna play Ni no Kuni very badly.
Mm-hmm.
I have
Right.
it on my wish list. The one with the witch, the white witch.
Yes, the White Witch.
Yeah. Is that the first game or the
That
second?
that is the first game.
Okay, then yeah, I want it.
Hmm.
Anyway,
Yes.
how else could we survive both prison and hungry puppies? What is it with puppies? I guess we at least moved on from the cushions.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm playing Final Fantasy 13 and people really dislike 13 and other parts.
I have never played 13.1. I played 13.2 and I enjoyed it.
I have not played a Final Fantasy game except was it 7? I think it was oh no. No, the one with Zack.
Oh, that's Advent
Uh
Children.
was it Advent Children? No, no, no. Like the was it Tactics? Final Fantasy Tactics? What was that? The one where Zack was the main character. The black-haired guy with Cloud's own sword.
Yes, that's Zack Fair. That's
Okay.
Crisis Core.
Crisis Core, yeah, that one. Yeah. I
Yeah.
I played that one.
Ah. People don't like 2. I tried it on my friend's PC and it was fun. Yeah, a lot of people don't like it for some reason. I think it was just widely hated for some reason. It's one of
Oh.
those situations where like a game comes out, everyone hates it at first, and then like years later, people are like, "No, this was actually good. What are you talking about?"
Yeah, the nostalgia is there, I guess. You build nostalgia with it.
Hmm. I have 15. I still need to like play Final Fantasy 15. I've got like to the beginning and then I stopped.
I still need to play 14. I'm waiting for the server to open.
Good
I'm
luck
gonna
with that.
cry. And it's almost a month. I I'll try looking at the servers later if one actually opens.
Hmm. People call 13 a walking simulator, but Yeah, I mean it's a narrow game, but like it's still pretty interesting.
15 is the one with
15 is the one with
the
Noctis.
Noctis, yeah, the guy with black hair, right?
Yes. I
He
mean they
is
all have
cute.
black hair, really.
To be fair, yeah. On
Yes.
the literal other hand, my poor fingers have obviously never faced a choice more serious than which servant to crook my pointer finger at before I wound up here. Wow, okay. So it's kind of like big, calling someone towards her. Like she would use her finger to call someone towards her.
I guess so.
Ima Imagine doing that so much that you have muscles on that finger. So weird to me.
That would be very weird. Just have a very ripped pinky.
So, how did I go from luxury to misery to this beautiful carriage? After using my investigative genius, I can safely say it is because I used to be someone with wealth and spectacular taste in lace. Wow, she's confident.
Yeah, she's like you.
Thank you, I am.
Mm-hmm.
Yet I was somehow imprisoned by powerful enemies, possibly because they were offended by my sense of style. Oh my god, this is beginning to sound like me.
Yeah, that's what I said. Mm-hmm.
However, someone with even more power and a greater respect for lacework rescued me out of prison and placed me in their expensive carriage. This information I can use to survive. Or at least, I could use this information if I was not trapped on a carriage ride to nowhere with a driver who refuses to speak to me. I need a moment to think. Oh, look, they're meditating.
Yeah, she's gotta meditate. Oh, okay, the art style completely changed.
What the heck? Yeah, the art style changed completely. Still pretty though.
Yeah. Okay.
Someone get her shoes.
No, you gotta appreciate the grippers.
For a minute, because
Her toesies are cold.
yeah. Seriously though, this art is really pretty.
Yeah, it is.
But the change in art style kinda, shocked me a little bit.
Yeah, it really shocks you.
Oh, her knees.
Hmm.
Eh? Eh?
Oh, so I guess it's healing her wounds?
The butterflies are healing her?
I guess. Someone got funding for one shot. So where all the budget went, alright?
All the budget just went to this scene.
It's like when you go from like 240p to like 1080p. Or 4K. Yeah, alright, Jojo, you go enjoy your shopping. Thank you so much for being
Jojo.
here.
Yeah, take care, please. And yeah, happy shopping.
Oh,
Oh. Okay, I guess I'll hydrate too.
thank you for the care package, Jojo, before you leave.
Hmm. Thank you very much.
You know, this is definitely going to be multiple parts because we're 2 hours in and we're still here.
Yeah, I know. We haven't even gotten to the guys yet.
Nope.
I could have. I could have sworn I saw a light in the window. Or am I imagining things? And she totally did not notice that all her wounds are cured.
Mm-hmm. Oh, sorry.
Oh,
I hit my
for a
mic.
moment. What?
Yeah.
For a moment, I felt more real and less like a creature lost in a strange dream.
The butterfly changed it to her old art style.
It changed her back to her natural form.
It's like the reverse Pinocchio.
More importantly, was that light someone coming to meet the carriage? That gives me an idea. I know that patron who pulled me out of the prison had the power to rescue me and put me in this gold-lined carriage. This means my patron must have both money and political power. If only I could borrow some of my patron's power. A power that people obviously respect. Oh. Oh? Something stretched.
Hmm.
Is the carriage stopping?
Wasn't me.
I have a bad feeling about what the driver is planning to do by stopping in the middle of nowhere with no destination in sight.
Yeah, I agree, Zep. I like this art style a lot more.
Same. I can't discount the other art style is also pretty, but
No.
this one, she's so freaking pretty.
Mm-hmm.
I have no way to protect myself with my dissolving dress and unmovable yet ominous cushions. Why is she scared of freaking cushions?
I don't know. Is that a phobia, being scared of cushions?
It could be. With apologies to the revolution, I am going to have to use the most ancient path to power. Money?
I don't
Oh,
know.
name dropping the most powerful person I know. Can you even remember anyone?
That is a good question.
Thank goodness you're here, Mr. Driver. After all, when I looked out the window, I can see the light of my patron ahead. My patron is obviously impatient with how slowly we are traveling.
Yeah, it's called pillophobia.
Oh my god, it's an actual thing?
Yes, the fear of pillows.
I see. Oh my god, I can't believe it's an actual thing. At
Mm-hmm.
this rate, my patron will be here before you even reach the front of the carriage again. Then that would be unfortunate for you.
There's also a fear of clothing.
What? So,
Yes.
so do they go around naked?
I guess they're afraid of being clothed. It's called vestophobia.
Eh?
Yeah.
Then what do they do? Are they nudists?
It says people with the condition may fear a specific garment or they may be scared of tight-fitting clothing that causes one to feel constrained.
You know what? Remember that guy from Fairy Tale who never wears clothes?
Gray Fullbuster.
Gray. Yeah. Do you
Maybe. I think they explained that it was just because he was in the Arctic, so he was used to like taking off his clothes or something where it's too hot.
Oh my god. That's the first thing I thought of when you said that. Just like taking off their clothes, doesn't like tight clothing. But I guess in a way for him it's like it's not like he doesn't like tight clothing. It's more like he doesn't like clothing at all because it's even that is too hot for him. It's
Yeah,
crazy
it's
to me.
weird.
After all, while I support the rights of workers to have needed rest, not all powerful people are so understanding. They gonna have signs at clothing stores that say, "Be not afraid."
Be not afraid, the clothing will not harm you.
Oh my gosh. If my patron is already coming out to meet us, they might be concerned at the delay. Still, no matter what consequences you face for your bravery, I will support you. I will still be there for the revolution, comrade. Power to the workers who make the country and this carriage run. She is a funny girl.
She is
She is a
interesting.
she is an interestingly funny girl. She says a lot of interesting things.
Very much so.
Did it work?
Oh.
I knew name dropping the owner of this carriage was a way to survive. Okay.
Okay.
The rights of the working class are very important, but sometimes you need the power to purchase large carriages to make things happen. Okay. Finally,
Alright.
I'm getting somewhere. Perhaps this time, I shall even remain conscious. She passed out.
The purpose of existence is that one should become conscious. Carl Jung.
I guess we're in chapter 2 now.
Yeah, chapter 2 of the tower.
I forgot what the tower means in the tarot cards. I forgot what it means.
I don't remember.
Hmm.
There is no one coming to consciousness without pain. Carl Jung. There is no coming to consciousness without pain.
So, I guess it means like you aren't aware of something unless you experience something painful to be aware of it.
I guess so. Or maybe it's that the truth will bring you pain? Romance. Love. Betrayal.
I don't know why that made me laugh.
I don't know. Happily ever after. I have to read that upside down. I can't read that.
Okay.
Okay.
Villainess. Okay, Villainess. Now I was able to read it.
Yes, Villainess. There are so many stories that can take you on journeys to your dreams and nightmares. You imagine yourself the heroine in every one of them. Ugh.
Wow, okay.
Do you remember? Do you remember your sanctuary from a cruel and unforgiving world? Do you remember the hours spent reading until your eyes were so dry you could no longer weep?
I'm being called out here.
Oh yeah, you probably are being called out. I don't read. So many charming stories featuring swooning sweethearts who could overcome all obstacles to their love.
I'm being called out.
Yeah, book nerd.
Shut up.
You have spent countless hours with perfect princes, icy northern dukes, and charming childhood friends. That one sounds like you.
I like childhood friends. They're so sweet though.
But it is easy.
It's a relationship I can believe that works, you know?
Okay.
Because, yeah. I thought I told you why I usually relationships that begin with friendships.
Yeah, you told me.
So yeah, it's the same with, you know, with things I like reading. It's something for me that is believable rather than being rescued by a prince or a duke or something like that.
Okay.
Like, I
Alright.
don't believe in being rescued.
Nah. I don't believe in being rescued either. I don't know. I prefer like the main love interest to be like, I don't know, a random person that they relate to and get close to over time. Someone
I
with
guess that's fair.
Yeah. Someone with a very different mindset to them.
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
Yeah. But is it easy enough to leave a story hanging? Can you do the same with your own life? Can you walk away when you are trapped in the story? You may not have realized, but you are trapped in a tale you once knew well. With the power to write your own story, what would you want for yourself? Power, love, or something else entirely? You are alone and do not know who or what you can trust. Do you seek to keep that isolation, or will you take the risk to reach out?
If you know me well.
You'll reach out. Above all else, a single wrong choice, a moment of inappropriate hesitation, and you will not live to leave this cursed story. If you would protest that sweet stories should not have such danger, remember that not everyone in such tales can be loved by the creators. In the magic of storytelling, for the heroine to succeed, there must be something to succeed against. Hey, a bunny.
Bunny, that's me.
It's your mascot. If there is a heroine, there must also be a villain, or a villainess. However, the devil is in the details. All hope is not lost. Perhaps you can shine a light on what is wrong with this world. What is the balance between your sins and your glory? Trust your judgment, or be weighed as undeserving. Shall I remember the tale of you have forgotten? Shall it end as it began? The story awaits. In the Twilight Zone.
Actually, this reminds me of the Twilight Zone.
This really is.
I think it's a black and white.
Yeah. I think it's just the spinning, moving text. Once upon a time, there was a lovely heroine who wanted to be loved. Her golden locks and deep blue eyes showed that she was worthy of the kind of devotion that can only be found in dreams. Though she was but a commoner in a land of noble magicians, her power and beauty made her a flower rising out of the filth of her birth. All those who knew this heroine told her how special she was, and that she was destined to find love with someone as special as herself. Yet her beloved was engaged to a wicked noblewoman. Could the heroine capture her beloved's heart and win their happily ever after? First, the heroine had to overcome the most terrifying of opponents, her beloved's fiancé. The Villainess.
I guess that's us.
Yeah, that's us. Does it feel as if you are getting nowhere? There are many stories, many truths in this world. This is the one you need to know now. Lady Jeanne Neville, who would have thought? She deserves it for harassing that poor commoner. Yeah.
I said she could move on. I'm right here.
She could. And keep your options open. She deserves it for pretending that she was anything special.
That's mean.
Ah, that's people. Was he not her first fiancé, the one the commoner is involved with? Well, he made the obvious choice when you consider Lady John's deficits?
Deficits.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is so exciting. Let's see who Lady John pay. Let's see Lady John pay.
Yes. Her name is Jane, I think.
Ah. Order! Order! I will have order in this court. I am presiding over this trial and I will have order! Okay, she looks nice like that.
Yeah, she's really pretty this way.
Evil. Evil, we got things in common already. I was fated in the stars of, or some shit. It was fated in the stars of some shit. Nice pickup lines, Aya. Lady Jean Neville, you stand accused of harassing a promising and productive citizen of the great kingdom of Carcosa. Do you believe yourself to be above the law? Do you understand the seriousness of your situation? You have no defenders, there are no supporters to speak for you, and your own fiancé has. If I might interrupt. Not until the verdict is pronounced. This is an impartial court. Lady Jean must be sentenced to execute. I insist. As the fiancé of Lady Jean Neville, I invoke my legal right to speak to her fate. Proceed. Does the court truly wish to make such a quick decision on her fate? I truly reflect on and understand her actions. She must be removed from the situation. I call for exile. Exile, exile, exile!
Exile! That's the name of a boy band.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, a Japanese boy band.
Okay. I definitely wouldn't know that. Order! I will have order! By his right and the laws of Carcosa, the fiancé of Lady Jean Neville has determined her sentence. Lady Jean Neville is hereby condemned to exile. So all this time... Oh, that's you.
So all this time, you were the one who planned this. My fiancé. My beloved. My betrayer. I told you it was the prince.
Well, who's to say that we were engaged to him? We could be engaged to any of them.
Guess that's fair.
Exile for one without support is the exact same as execute.
Oh. Chop chop.
Yeah, get going. Chop chop. We gotta get ahead of all this.
Oh my god, stop it.
What? Don't need to lose your head over it.
Cody.
Aw, what? How attached are you to your head, my lady?
Okay, I need to stop now.
So no head? No bitches?
Oh my god, help me. Oh, she and her cushions again. What in the name of ominous cushions was that? Oh god, her cushions. She has a thing for cushions.
Yeah, she does.
I think I just barely survived a potential murder attempt from a silent carriage driver. Was that murder attempt connected to my dream? My dream that I became a villainess in a terrible romance novel that I do not remember reading. That would explain why I am a rag-covered amnesiac who has strong understanding of guillotines. Obviously, a brilliant woman like me would normally play the role of a heroine, but someone must have decided that the villainess could use my investigative genius. This all means that I'm currently trapped in the body of Jane Neville, a woman whose name has evil written right in it. So, if I want to survive, I must use my investigative genius to determine who wants to get rid of Lady Jeanne. Let's just go with your pronunciation of her name, I guess.
Nivelle?
Is yeah,
Ah, yeah, cause sounds
is
like evil.
yeah. Is everybody an answer? However, if the dream is true, when Lady Jane was mostly loathed by the heroine and the Lady Jane's fiance for being in the way of their romance.
Oh, I call for exile.
Based on that dream, Lady Jane's fiance obviously wanted her to die miserably in exile, only to have his plans foiled by a patron who broke Lady Jane out of jail. It does not take an investigative genius to see that Lady Jane's fiance will want her dead if she somehow has escaped exile. Who are these people? How could a high-ranking noblewoman like Lady Jane Neville to be imprisoned for bullying in the first place? Like, that's always been something I've questioned. If it's just like bullying in school, why since it's exile?
Hmm?
Like in many like villainous stories
Yeah?
and games, in fact,
Hmm?
when the role of the villainess is like to bully the heroine of the story. And when they get caught, they get exiled or they get punished for it very cruelly by their peers. But I
Yes.
always wondered, like, why exile and why? Because, you know, it seems too much. I mean, for, you know, the bullying that they received, I guess. I don't know. I was bullied in high school too. Like, I don't want the same, you know, exile to my bullies or anything like that. Like, that still seems so cruel.
You're nicer people than most, because most people would be like, yeah, get executed.
Oh, okay. You mean
I
I'm
mean,
not normal?
I'm just saying a lot of people when someone is done wrong, they just say, yeah, exile.
Oh, okay. I, I guess I'm weird, but never mind.
I mean, because you're saying like you don't like them, you prefer them being reformed, right?
Yeah, I would like for them to change rather than, you know, be exiled. Like, for
Beca-
me, exile is too cruel.
for okay, I wonder if the people I bullied would hold grudges. Oh, I'm sure they do, Aya. Don't get me. I'm sure they do. I'm sorry, but I would.
I'm beginning to just think I'm weird.
You're a very nice person. You're very compassionate. I'm not.
I know.
I'm not. Well, shit. I'm sorry, Aya.
Who cares? The most important thing is that I find a way to survive this bad romance. preferably by
Oh.
smothering all these people with cushions once I remember who they are. Oh, ha! Cushions? She has a thing for cushions.
She does. It's becoming a bit.
Hmm. Serene. I am serene. I'm much smarter and better looking than any terrible writer of adulterous romances. Why does this sound like something I would say?
So maybe you're the
Oh my god.
villainess.
Shut it, Cody.
Mm.
I do say that I'm smart and cute a lot, so
Yeah, you do.
I'm just like, oh my god.
I'm glad that you saw the bad romance line too and thought Lady Gaga, Aya.
I thought that too, actually. I'm now Lady Jane Neville, and I will stop any murderous fiancé with both subtlety and my knowledge of bad romance novels. Oh my god. I just need to get out of this carriage first. Did it stop again?
I guess so.
I did not mean that I wanted to leave that quickly. Frankly, I would be more eager to stop if I could actually tell where we're stopping. I assume this is not another workers' revolt? Surely the driver cannot behave that suspiciously a second time. Is this how you felt whenever we play like a date with death and you do all the reading?
How are you feeling right now? Hmm?
Anyway, am
Oh.
I meant to leave here?
Oh,
Love you,
oh.
buddy.
Oh, okay. Oh. Hmm.
Hmm. I have so enjoyed our conversations, driver. I will miss them wherever I am going. I cannot stay in this carriage forever. Let's hope the night holds something of use. Oh, it's nighttime. We're
Yeah.
dead.
Mirage Noir was even better because I had to voice 3 characters too sometimes.
Sorry. I hold your talent into esteem, okay?
Thank
Like I
you.
believe in you.
Even when there were 2 other men in that collab, I was still voicing 3. It's a nice challenge, don't get me wrong, but boy, oh my god, she is just... That animation's so funny.
It is.
Just seeing her feet just move.
Somehow this view is less appealing than it was when I saw it through the window. More doors. Wait. Are you planning to leave me here? Wherever here... Wow, you suck, driver.
On your own, girl.
What am I meant to do now?
Go on, get.
Hope for enlightenment? Speaking of enlightenment.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I won't say it.
Oh, okay.
Fine then. Let there be light. I guess she thinks she's God now.
Maybe
Oh.
she is.
Oh. Eh.
She's a firebender. That's who we were in a past life. We were Azula.
Maybe. Yeah, that would make sense. That would totally make sense.
Hmm. I like how the voice actress of Azula is also a degenerate.
Oh my god.
Have you
Really?
have you seen that panel where where a fan asked like, okay, so if you and Zuko had a life-changing adventure, what would happen? And she immediately said, I would get pregnant. And then Dante Bosco, the voice of Zuko, just said, hopefully a normal trip, not incest pregnancy. Like, yeah. I'm not gonna lie, girl was base for that one. Girl was real. Uh,
I guess he is very aware that Azula is adventurous by nature.
yeah, yeah. Very adventurous. We have to keep the Fire Nation bloodline pure, Zuko-kun. Zuko Onitan.
My god.
I'm not even joking, Aya. Look it up. They even animated it too. It's
Oh
hilarious. That woman is
my
base.
god. Dante Basco is probably so confused
Oh,
and terrified.
man was just like, he was dumbfounded. He was just like, I don't know how to respond to that. Not that pure, exactly.
To be fair, if I went on an adventure with Zuko, I'd get pregnant too. So I can't
Wow.
even blame her.
You know what? I respect you for that. I respect you for that.
Oh my god.
I had a crush on Toph when
Um,
I was a kid.
I had a big crush on Zuko.
Yeah, he was the pretty boy of the group.
It wasn't just that. I found Aang really annoying as a kid. See?
No, that makes sense. That is very valid.
Yeah, and even though he did grow up later, it just I kinda never unsaw him as a kid.
Yeah, too little,
So
too
it
late.
was, yeah. And I was around Zuko's age at least when Avatar came out. So
Mm,
he was like closer to my age. So,
mm,
like at least I didn't see him as a kid that was annoying. He was
mm.
annoying in his own way. I mean, like, oh,
Honor,
I
honor.
will honor like that. But he did kind of redeem himself towards the end. Ah, God. Ah,
I
okay.
don't know. I
This
think.
is very much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna
I'm
say,
still.
go first. Go first. Go first.
No, I was just gonna say that I don't know. I didn't really like Mai that much for him.
Oh,
Controversial
good.
opinion.
Oh, good. I hated Mai. I still hate her to this day.
Good. We have that in common.
No, they don't have any chemistry. She's just his goth girlfriend, and she's so mean most of the time.
Yeah.
Honestly, he deserved to be with that Earth Nation girl he was dating for one episode.
Yeah, at least she had an interesting like personality. Heck. Oh god. I don't know. Maya was just so boring. Like
Uh, More of an Uncle Iroh guy. Okay, Aya. He 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 likes them gilfs.
yeah, okay. To be fair, he was a wise man. That
Yeah, and
was kind of attractive too. So okay, let's move on.
good body. But no, I had a big crush on Toph, and I think maybe Toph like he started my interest in women that are kind of bratty and very like
Ah, okay.
strong headed.
Ah, okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
So you got into the tomboys during that era.
Yes, I think that was the start of my tomboy era. I was like, damn, she's really cool. Damn, she can earthbend really good. I kind of
That
like
is fair.
I like how rough she is.
Oh my god, I would bonk you right now. The heck?
It's okay. It's okay. She grew up and she has two kids and she was hot even then.
Fair enough. Well, that wasn't ominous at all.
She could bend me as well. Yeah, let her bend my earth.
Oh my god. Well,
Mm-hmm.
I have nothing to say to that.
Yeah.
Y-
Metal bend me any day of the week.
Oh my god. Do you have anything metal in you? She actually might.
Yeah. Actually, I do.
Oh no.
I got like 6 screws in my jaw.
Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah, I had jaw surgery once.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah, she might actually bend you then.
Oh yeah, and I also have a permanent retainer, so yeah.
So she could possibly just like bend the screws out of your mouth. Oh my god.
She could probably rip my teeth out.
Make her
I thank her
angry.
for it.
Oh my god. This
Mm-hmm.
place is not at all suspicious or murderous.
Do you know most of Will Smith's teeth are fake?
Really?
Yeah.
That would make sense.
Yeah, he got punched by I think Mike Tyson or something like that. Most of his teeth were gone. And he had to get
That
replacements.
that would make a lot of sense.
Yeah, yeah. Man has like most of his teeth are fake.
And here I am with no damage to my teeth at all. Like, I don't know.
No, me neither.
Oh god. Just don't get punched by people, guys. Please.
No. No, you need to get punched by people to learn if you can take a punch. Because if you have a glass jaw and you get into a fight, you're kind of screwed.
Ha! I'd rather not be punched, Cody.
I want to be punched once just to know. In a
You
safe
and your
environment.
oh my god. You and your curiosity is just dumb sometimes.
Just put me in a boxing class and let me just get hit once just to know. Apparently, one guy I know, like on YouTube, like he went to a boxing class. He didn't know what he was expecting. When the guy punched him, it felt like his soul left his body.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so learn to see if you can take a punch.
I already know I can't.
I must attempt it.
Eh,
Anyway.
Are you? What do you mean by that? Attempt to punch me?
No, no, no. I mean, wow. Moving on.
What does well mean?
You can take a punch, right?
I already said I couldn't.
Oh, well, shoot. Well. Only
Oh,
way to
I'm
find out is
sorry
to
for
practice.
oh my god. Well, I'm sorry for dashing your dreams. That's
Damn.
not happening.
Aw, damn. That's unfortunate.
You'd look like you were punching a kid.
Oh, please, please, no, 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 no. Oh,
Do you know how it's gonna look like, Cody?
I know how it would look like in any situation where a man is fighting a woman. I know full well how that's gonna go in my favor. That's not gonna go in my favor.
Do you really want to take that risk?
No, I don't, actually. Did you
I
ever
can't believe I got a punch in a boxing club. Oh my god.
Yeah. If they can crawl, they can brawl. Exactly.
Oh my god, you
The
guys are
minute you,
crazy.
the minute they start to walk on 2 legs, it's all game on.
Oh my god. Okay. What next? Okay, I need to stop laughing.
Yes.
Will the will the dead now call out for me?
I already told Zeph, like, if I see you, it's on sight. I
Well,
told...
at least Zap isn't as tiny as me, you know?
Come closer. Zeph said, hey, she's okay with it, so hey.
Considering my height and how I look, it's gonna look like I'm punching a kid.
It's okay.
Hmm?
I'll just put you in a bunch of, like, safe armor. Oh.
Oh,
This is the non-binary one, right?
yeah, it's the binary one. I don't even know if they're a man or a woman. Technically, they're just...
Mm. Yeah,
They're
'cause
hot, though.
Ah. Ah, that is much better. I've been waiting for you, Lady Jane Neville.
I hate that you got that so right.
Thank you.
I
Well-
wanted you to struggle a little, Cody!
Ha ha ha. I've been doing this for over 10 years. I ain't struggling. Welcome to the house.
So that confirms that the dream was real. I am trapped in a body with amazing hair and portrait. I freaking
Amazing.
love this woman.
Amazing hair and poor taste in men.
That sounds like me for real, for real.
Mmm.
It is reassuring to know that someone in the story is both polite and willing to not constantly murder me.
Not yet.
How do you know?
Mm.
Yeah, if I'm currently the story's villainess, how much can I truly trust this person? I have 1,000 questions to go along with my new name, but I cannot afford to ask any questions unless I'm very careful. I must be clever, calm, and in control. I must find the perfect way to respond to this servant's. So how is she gonna respond? Cushions or hungry puppies?
Always cushions.
This is a lovely house. Do you people often survive the night here?
Yes, for certain definitions of survive.
That is very comforting.
Were you gonna say something?
No, I was saying that is very
Okay.
if comforting me, I mean afraid this is yet another person out to murder me for Jane Neville's passive villainy. Maybe I should see if I can learn their identity. I assume we will be spending some time together. What should I call you that will not make you want to murder me?
I am who they serve. I am they who serves.
I assume you do not want me to call you for they who serves when I'm trying to survive the night here?
If you are unable to translate serve into a name, servant will serve both of us.
They really like the word serve.
Yes.
Good night, Aya!
Ah, good night, Aya. Sleep well.
Yeah, night night.
Mm-hmm. Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah. Good night. Maybe clever is an impossible goal. So instead, I should say something that sounds like I am a perfectly normal, non-villainous, knows how to not be suspicious. If this person is dressed as a servant, and I'm supposed to be a noble lady, I should say...
Time is too important to waste. Am I allowed to rest?
The first one. Pretty sure.
Yeah, that sounds right. Ah, red hearts.
Time is too important to waste. So far, I have not been murdered. I would like to continue surviving by asking smart questions and being led to a safe bed. I look forward to you providing me with both the answers and pillows. Again, with
Yep.
cushions.
She really likes pillows. I admire your commitment to knowledge and pillows. Of course, one of these things is more likely to strangle you in your sleep.
Oh. My pillows will strangle my...
Not if you have sufficient knowledge.
Then I will not let myself be defeated. I will find the information I need. I will spend all night grappling with it, if necessary. No matter how hard, no matter how long, I will succeed.
I believe in your stamina, my lady. Should you work up an appetite, I am happy to serve. After all, I admire someone who can handle difficulties that are both long and hard. Interesting wording.
I don't know what it means.
I don't know what they mean either.
I am unsure if you are just being mysterious, or if you are just trying to delay before we enter the manor.
It's weird how his brooch starts to shake.
It's shining.
Yeah, but it's also moving. Time is a terrible thing to waste. Shall we proceed?
Let us see this charming house. I hope that you and I will meet all my needs.
I hope
I
that we...
hope-
Oh, that's
that's
my
you.
line. I hope that we will both provide all that you desire. Welcome, Lady Jane. May you find what you seek. After you.
Oh, this is pretty.
Yeah. You doing okay,
What
Lady
is
Jane?
happening? You know, like her world is spinning right now.
She's getting the vertigo. Someone get her a new dress.
I know, right? Why? Where is servant? Servant should be, I don't know, dressing her.
Should be. She's having a moment.
She's meditating.
Yeah.
Okay. You startled me. People come and go so quickly around here.
People. Oh, I can move this. Oh, okay, that's weird.
Oh, you can move it. Ah.
Ah. People coming.
Stop.
Oh.
Stop looking at their.
I'm not trying to look at the crotch, alright? The thing moved there automatically. People come and go as they must. Whether it is fast or slow is a matter of perspective.
Zeph, you know what the best part is? We actually don't know they're a man or a woman.
Stop right there. Yeah, I think their pronouns are they, them, so I have no idea. Stop right there. Have you noticed yet that your perspective is not the same? Even better. Of course you have not. Of course you have not. Let me try to simplify things. This is Jane. If you move Jane, you will move too. See, Jane move. Okay, yes.
Okay.
There will be moments where the perspective changes and you will be able to see things more clearly. Should you look around you? Okay, okay, all right, thank you. Should you look around you, you'll be able to discover things that might have been hidden or not.
Don't have to pick. I love Zeph so much.
Yeah. You don't gotta pick. You get the best of both. If there are voices blocking what you can see, you can hide them before view, from view while you explore. You can hide H, okay? Pay attention. Find what is hidden, but above all else, save the villainess. You would kiss them immediately. Perfection. Do I need a spray bottle for you?
You should talk.
I know what I'm about. This is my stream, damn it. People come and go as they must. Whether it is fast or slow is a matter of perspective.
Yes, speed is obviously something that can only be measured by feeling.
Oh, oh, so that's what I could do. I could just hide the text box. Oh, what the hell is this?
What?
Oh, that's creepy.
That is actually the game's mascot.
Oh, an axolotl.
You're so cute.
Much like time.
Obviously, I will not be speeding to my room to rest if I cannot stop going around in circles, both literally and figuratively. Sorry, I'm simping so bad. I know. This is how I feel about Ben.
No, you're allowed. You're allowed. Who the heck is Ben?
Ben is the green-haired guy.
Oh,
The guy with the childhood friend.
Oh, okay. Damn.
Let me pull the
Meanwhile, I'm just here like, damn, there's no food here. Where do I eat? There's nothing but sausage.
Well, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
This is a game for us, not you, Cody.
Yeah. I'm dying out here. Get out of here, you vegan. Damn.
So what can I say to move things? So this is the how.
Is the woman not enough for you? No, I need more. Where's the options? You gave me one plate. What else is on the menu?
Oh my gosh. I mean,
don't get me wrong, she's beautiful, but like, come on, where's the variety here? I need more than chicken and rice. I need some pasta.
She
as you
says, "Shut up," and voice.
okay, fine. Whatever. As you can see, my lady, there are no other houses here. Therefore, this is the house.
Certainly, everything about this situation is perfectly logical. However,
Can you tell me something useful? Why is the house alone?
this is tough. Can you tell me something useful?
Okay.
Oh, no heart, so
No.
I feel. Can you tell me something useful? I am
Yeah.
tired, dizzy, and scared that I will be strangled by pillow. The one thing I love most of the world.
Mm-hmm.
I just want one help piece of information so I can sleep in peace.
Really, Zeph? Strangle me with some pillows.
You know, they are kind of their type, you know, red hair, gold
Yeah.
eyes, spells trouble, goes
Yeah.
by.
They, them, yeah. Like all else, use is a matter of perspective. Those who are wise can find use in anything. Fools find use in nothing. I am not sure, my lady, I have anything of use for you.
Oh, he's angry. I have no idea what I know or do not know at this point.
Yeah, you gave him the sassy answer.
I need to find some information that will help me stay safe while living as Jane Neville. Oh yeah, you have a butler right there, Zeph. Who
Yeah,
does the cooking and cleaning for you.
going feral.
Yeah, and they will. You want a butler? You have a butler. You want a maid? Get a maid.
Why not get someone who can do both? Did you read this line already?
No.
Okay.
I also need to find a way to earn this servant's trust so that they can support me against my murders for fiance. Maybe subtle flattery might help convince them to support me. This is a very lovely house, but obviously does not always kill people under mysterious circumstances.
Oh, yes, I have said as much. I wish more people would appreciate the beauty of hardwood.
Well, I appreciate hardwood. I can definitely look around and see how wonderful this house is. Zappy simping.
Down, girl, down.
Zaf, when I get the actual game, let's play this together.
I
And
don't know.
make Cody voice all of them again.
How dare you? How dare you?
You're welcome.
Uh-huh.
For instance, this is perfect. This is a perfectly normal ceiling. There is nothing strange about the wall paneling, wainscoting on it. Eh? Was there something supposed to be weird about it?
I don't know.
Normal ceiling. There's something strange about the paneling. Eh? What are we supposed to be looking at?
I have no idea. I don't see anything weird here.
For instance, normal manners often have heavy wooden panels on their ceiling. Might unexpectedly fall down at the moment of notice.
I don't get chocolate bread. Fine, Zeph, I'll do it. If I get chocolate bread, then fine. Oh, sorry, that's me. That is correct, my lady. Though I would suggest you be careful where you stand.
Why? Is that the secret of the house? Does it destroy people by dropping unexpected wainscoting from the ceiling?
That is mostly a matter of timing, and time is always relative.
For all the servant speaks of time being a relative, I feel that it is running out of time for me. So what can I do to extend the clock and learn what I need in order to protect myself? Perhaps I will learn more if I subtly show servant I'm trustworthy.
Ah. I haven't seen her this feral in a while.
Like I said, he's kind of hot.
Uh-huh. Damn.
Speaking of timing,
Heterosexuality on... I'm just like, I don't see it.
Speaking of timing, you can tell me anything at any time. When it comes to like childhood friend tropes or friendship tropes in romances like that, I become straight, okay? So shut up.
Alright.
I am trustworthy. Yeah. Ben the childhood friend. Oh god. I know, right? I am so weak for the childhood friend trope. Oh no, the servant isn't. Servant isn't the childhood friend. There's a character here. Ben. He's the childhood friend. I'm so weak for it already.
Yeah. Did you read that line already?
No, I'm reading Zeph.
Oh, no, it's okay. It's okay. No worries, no worries.
I am very trustworthy.
Ah, how wonderful that you are very trustworthy. In which case, the secret of the house
Yes?
is that we barely have the wainscoting under control. Wainscoting.
What?
It is very... I'm reading Zeph's comments too. Oh, jeez.
I know. I'm reading.
It is very difficult to tend to places beyond my reach. I am both ashamed. Hmm?
That is fair, and he's not able to reach that high.
Oh, short, non-binary royale. I am both.
Wow.
I am both ashamed and impressed. Nothing, no shame in it. I am both ashamed and impressed that you notice my inability to serve.
This is beyond my ability to Wait, ignoring their obsession with wainscoting. Servant said we.
Did you make enough bread for the stream?
Well, they already finished the bread. And I think they sent the picture of the bread too.
Ah.
This is my chance to discover something useful.
Oh, that does look nice.
Now I'm hungry for bread.
Mmm.
That is not the only thing I've noticed.
Just in case. Yeah. There we go.
Why do I feel like we haven't even reached half the game yet?
Because we haven't.
There were like 5 chapters, right? And we're still in chapter 2.
Yeah. By we, do you mean you and me? Are there others in this house? Well, if we have to cut it into 2 streams, then hey. More fun.
Are there others in the house?
Oh, that's a good answer.
Oh, they good. Are there others in this house? I mean, other than you, myself, and the wainscoting.
Very clever, my lady. The inability of this house, the inhabitants of this house vary, but they will become clearer as you decide.
So there are other people in this house. I knew that light in the carriage window meant that someone was there. Does it mean my people here? Or is entirely?
It's not dyslexia, I just read things, my brain fills in the words.
I'm guilty of that sometimes too.
It's like when you're texting and then your phone automatically will input the word even though it's not right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my brain.
Here's the funny thing about texting me, especially texting me. A lot of my friends who try to text me, they call me Michi, right? Instead of calling me Michi, they call me Michi.
Me what?
No, Michigan.
Michigan? Oh.
You have no idea how many texts I got where people are just calling me Michigan.
Oh. Wonderful.
Wonderful indeed.
Yeah, that should be your full name now, Michigan.
Oh, shut it.
Yeah. Michi for short.
Oh my god. Yeah, I am Michigan Murasaki. Is my former fiancé lurking in the wainscoting while preparing to murder me? Either way, I had better make sure a servant is on my side and not tempted by my fiancé's lurking in the wainscoting. Well, no one here could possibly be as remarkable as you.
Oh, my lady, in several hundred years, your bones will grow flowers as lovely as your long, decayed flesh. Oh, wonderful.
On second thought, I hope I meet some of the other inhabitants.
I like the way this guy thinks. I hope they have spicy scenes. I have no idea if there are spicy scenes. There was a warning.
There was a warning that I didn't read.
Neither did I. I hope that my honesty does not confuse you.
Oh my gosh. I am not sure I ever stopped being confused. However, I do appreciate you answering my question. Zeph is feral.
Yeah, I can tell.
Unfortunately, all the servants' answers raise even more questions. I've just realized that I had no memory of this person when I arrived at the house. Oh my god. Zeph and Meru are gonna get along so well. If I can get them in a call.
They're gonna get along just fine.
I just knew that they were the servant and treated them accordingly. when they called me lady. It felt natural to give them orders. So it's possible they already knew each other?
Maybe.
Yet who was the servant in the original? Was servant someone important to the tale? Or just one of the unnamed background characters? For a background character, he sure is hot.
Yeah.
Made him too hot.
Damn. He's too sexy.
Surely. He is. They
They
are.
are.
They are. Surely, even if I was Lady Jane and could remember her past, Lady Jane could be forgiven for not remembering the name of, no matter how familiar they are with me. Unless they were her childhood nanny. They were her very young-looking childhood nanny. I kind of doubt they were your nanny.
No.
So, on a completely unrelated note, how do you feel about babies?
Oh,
Huh?
oh, okay.
Huh?
We're going straight into that, huh?
Aha!
Yeah,
Well,
put
Zev certainly don't.
it. Yes. I think Zeph would be first in line for that one. They eat almost as viciously as rats at a corpse.
I no longer want to know if servant was Lady Jane's childhood nanny. Good choice, girl.
Yeah.
I appreciate your colorful descriptions. Do you know what else I would appreciate?
The secret to controlling ominous cushions.
Oh god, are we back here?
Yeah.
No. No? Well, yes, actually, but I would like first. How is he aware of her weird attachment cushion?
I think we were talking about strangulation with cushions, so
Okay, fair enough. Surely there must be a place in this house that is not covered in wainscoting?
well,
Surely there must be a place in this house that has a bed tucked in between the wainscoting.
in that case, there is a room that might be of use to you.
At this point, if it is full of neither wainscoting nor ominous cushions, I want you to lead me to it.
I live to serve. Shall we indulge your tastes now, my lady?
I am so weirded out by this. I'm definitely in need of some taste.
Do you find him hot or do you find him terrifying?
Can he be both?
Oh, okay. You're just like Zeph, a fan of red flags right now.
Oh no. Don't worry. He is not my type. I mean, they are not my type.
Ah,
I don't like things that terrify me, okay?
okay.
Then again, like, if it turns out that Ben was the killer, then probably I do like red flags.
Well, you are scared of men. Nearly there, my lady. For some definitions of nearly and there.
It feels as if there should be more rooms on this side of the... Yet there is only one door. This does not match the windows I saw from the outside. Even the lights I saw from the outside did not match the lights inside. Then, once I came inside, those candles slowly lit up by themselves. Is this a ghost house?
There's ghosts in this house.
However, at this point, I will be grateful if there is not a giant pit I must cross to reach a bed. Is this the bedroom where I will be staying?
Of course, unless you prefer the hallway.
I mean, if it has cushions.
It has
Pardon me?
questions.
Well, it is a beautiful hallway. You are welcome to stay in it as long as you'd like. As long as you like. As long as you do not mind what comes out of the wallpaper when you close your eyes.
Oh! Serene. I am serene.
Ah, serenity. I wonder what that feels like. I wonder what that feels like.
Oh, me too.
It's a moving painting behind him.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying, like, there could be ghosts here.
Ah.
Now that we have something in common, I should ask Servant a question to better understand what is happening in this house.
Hmm.
After all, I'm supposed to be trapped in a bad romance. Not in a horror novel. Yet it is clear that there is something very odd about the manor. Or perhaps about Servant.
Mm-hmm.
But red flag though.
But red flag, though.
Okay, I'm kidding. To help me become serene, I have something I need to know.
Why is this house so unusual? Do you usually see things that that are not there?
The second?
Okay. Nope.
Nope.
Mm-mm.
Do you usually see things that are not there?
I can only see what can be seen.
So everything you have mentioned is...
I can only speak to my own view of the world.
You claim to see things coming out of wallpaper. As well, rebellious wainscoting and murderous...
Murderous pillows.
Perhaps you could me...
I cannot see your investigative ability.
Wow! This guy...
Okay.
Sorry, okay?
No, it's okay.
I know it.
Hmm? Did you read this
I know
already?
you were being... Yeah, I'm
Okay.
not sure whether or not I was just in... However, the only thing worse than being insulted is having to ask whether or not you were insulted. So, as I definitely understood your clever words, I'm now ready to sleep and think about how clever you are.
What a coincidence. I'm ready to stay awake and think about the same thing.
Oh. Well, I'm ready to take my chances with whatever is beyond that door.
Then while the evening is spread out against the sky, let us go. After you, my lady.
I guess we're going in.
I guess so.
It reminds me of Dracula's room, I'm not gonna lie.
It does. I can see it.
Yeah. So the bed is placed against wainscoting? Were the builders unable to stop creating wainscoting long enough to make space between to rest?
Rest is temporary. Wainscoting is eternal.
That seems like a design decision that will cause problems when wainscoting starts falling on people just trying to sleep.
As I said, rest is temporary until it becomes eternal.
Oh. Well, temporary or not, I need some rest. Although, I would like to bathe first. While my thick coat of dirt and bruises might match the decorating here, I do not want to sleep in this charming outfit.
Hmm?
What just happened?
I don't know.
It appears I have another concern as well. Based on the noise of my stomach, I need some time to fill my hunger, so she's...
The bath has been prepared and food is available to consume while you wash. Still, while the bath is available, I will not be joining you.
Were they supposed to?
Maybe thought.
What?
No, their name is Servant.
Yeah, their name is Servant.
Like actually, when we were looking at the character profiles, their name is just Servant.
I cannot provide for all your appetites and needs.
Excuse me?
You are excused. Still, you will need to clean your body and thoughts on your own. Good evening, my lady. May you wake from your dreams.
I need a name to Google search, please.
Damn.
I'm not kidding, Zaf. That is their name. They go by Servant.
Yeah. And he's gone. They're gone.
Oh my god. Oh. I am now afraid that if I blink, the room will disappear as the servant did. I must find the bath before this happens.
The room
The
looks as if...
room... Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Go ahead. I need to open my door.
Okay, the room looks as if a depressed brothel mated with an army of wooden paneling. Where could a bath possibly be hidden in this place?
A very good question. That makes both more or less sense than expected. How did they even fit the bath in? You know what? Never mind. I am grateful to be able to clean myself. At least the water is pleasant and does not seem to be ominous. Girl, you think pillows are ominous?
Yes. Any object is ominous.
Well, to be fair, just a few days ago, my computer was.
What was happening to your computer?
Remember the spicy pillow battery?
Oh yeah. 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 Your
That was
PC.
interesting.
Yeah, your PC scares me.
Well, it's out now. It's fine.
Still. Your,
Even if I can.
your gaming rig scares me.
Well, I'm sorry if I can't afford a spectacular setup.
It's okay. It's okay. It just worries me it's gonna catch fire one day.
You and me both. Even if I can no longer see blood, I'm sure was on my hand and neck. So she's washing her hand. At least I am able to become clean. If only I could do well for myself. It's so funny to me that that is the sound of, her grumbling stomach.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound like a grumbling stomach.
No, it doesn't.
Where did the food come from? And why is it that being held by why is it being held by a piece of wainscot?
It sounds like when you get hurt in like a Sonic game.
Yeah.
Boom.
Wrong. Like, so weird to me. I'm too hungry to care. I will be very upset if I'm murdered by a frighteningly shiny apple and a wine glass full of apple juice. But at least my stomach will stop making terrifying noises. To be fair, it was kind of terrifying.
It was.
What was that?
I have no idea. It sounded like a broken bone.
Yeah. Well, at least that food was not wainscoting in the sky. So, what do I do now? Am I meant to wear these rags to bed? Am I meant to sleep undressed? That is definitely a nightgown. I'm going to assume it was hiding in the bottom of the wine glass. Although, I'm tired enough to have imagined the wainscoting dropping it in front of me. I'm not too tired to realize this nightgown fits me perfectly. This is concerning. Why is there someone who knows much about me when I know nothing about them? I still do not care. Those pillows look so comfortable that they can strangle me and I will die smiling. Okay.
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 This pillow fear has become a pillow fetish.
It is time to. Oh my god. Death by pillow strangling, I guess.
Well, that's someone's fetish.
Oh, that's a pretty nightgown, but
Yeah, it's nice.
I hope my new dreams are kinder and less strange than the rest of my day. Okay. Do we stop here?
I think we can stop here, and then we could probably make this another stream if you want.
I know. Yeah, I know. I think we should.
Yeah, you sound like you're getting tired.
No, I'm not tired. It's more like, remember, I have a party to go to.
You do. You're right. Right.
in an hour. I could still go
In an
on
hour?
if not for that. Yeah, I have a party in an hour.
Why didn't you tell me like 2 hours ago?
Because I like playing.
Oh, I don't want you to be late for your party.
It's fine. We're driving there. Like,
Oh.
my family's still outside.
Okay. Yeah, I think a stunning beach. Okay, so I think this might be where we could save soon after this cutscene.
Yeah, yeah. This is such a pretty game. But...
It is. Like, it really picks up after you meet the first love interest.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Which is the servant.
Servant. Where would you like to die?
Where would you like to die? Huh?
Oh,
What if I don't want to die?
I don't know. Let me die near the ocean. Feed my body to the eels.
Huh. That was interesting.
Yeah. Have you seen, like, eels? They're terrifying.
Let me die in my servant's arms. That
Of-
actually might be an option. If they kill you. Oh, this is pretty.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, nighttime. Now it's daytime.
Now it's daytime.
Oh, so this is how, like, day and night changes.
Eels are delicious. They are delicious. Terrifyingly delicious.
They are good. I don't have them very often because I'm not very popular here. Okay, she's waking up.
Okay, so we can save right here.
Yeah.
Alright.
Thank you so much for streaming part 1.
Of course, of course. We will
Oh my god.
go to the main screen.
Yeah, how does it feel to stream for the very first time an Otome game?
It feels weird. Where's the action? Where's the fighting?
I mean, we were kind of fighting cushions.
So much reading. Ah. I enjoyed it though. It was fun.
I had fun fighting cushions. Yes, I did.
You are such a baby. Quiet you. Quiet
Anyway.
you. Yeah, so
Yeah,
thank
I
you
guess-
so...
Oh, go ahead.
Thank you so much for being here, Michi. Or rather for, I guess, letting me do this for you.
Yeah, thank you as well. Like, my internet is so bad. The ISP promised that if we attach that gadget, like it was called a mesh, that our internet would improve, and yeah, apparently it doesn't. So, yeah, I have to call them again and ask what's happening.
Yeah, well, hopefully you get that sorted out, but until then, I'm more than happy to continue playing the demo on my side.
Yay, thank you.
Yeah, so yeah, just we'll organize another day where we continue this.
Alright,
yeah.
alright.
Yes. So thank you all so much for being here from Michi's side, and thank you all for the follows, and thank you for being here, Zeph. So we're gonna find someone to raid so that, you know, Michi can go to her party. Tomorrow...
Yeah, I need to put on my dress.
Yes. So we will be streaming tomorrow on my side for the Monster Girl tier list, so...
I'm excited for that one.
Yes, we'll see which characters we'll be doing the nasty with. And thank you for the hydrate.
So weird.
I'm proud of my weirdness. I'm proud to be a weirdo. Alright,
I
so...
am glad.
So let's see who we can raid. Okay, so I'll send you guys off to... I'll send you guys off to Fig. She is a bunny girl VTuber who is currently streaming Withering Waves.
Bunny girl.
Yes, a bunny girl VTuber.
I love bunny girls.
Yeah, yeah. So we'll start the raid and send you all
Okay.
over there. Now, the raid message, as always, is Cub Raid. Do you want me to send your raid message as well, if you have one?
I actually don't have one, funnily enough.
Oh, we need to get you one eventually.
Sure. Oh, I've been delaying it. I don't know.
No worries, no worries. But yes, tomorrow will be the waifu girl tier, the monster girl tier list, and then the day after that we'll probably be playing more Neo. So thank you all so much for coming. Thank you, Michi, for being here for the collab and inviting me. And yeah.
So much for voicing 4 characters.
Yes. I can't wait to voice more men when we find them.
Yeah, that will be fun.
Yes. But until then, everyone, please take care. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And goodbye. See ya.
Bye bye.